Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's product-based event call. It's called Spring into Health, and we are very excited to share some of our top products with you guys. I'm joined with Megan. She'll introduce herself in just a second. My name is Kylie Davila, for those of you that don't know me, and I've been doing Plexus now for 7 years. I can keep up really easily because somebody really easily because my son is 7 and I got started when I was pregnant with him. And I love sharing my story because it's very unique in the fact that I actually got started in my pregnancy and it helped me tremendously. It's what made me very passionate about these products, and they've been with me so many seasons of life because I've had 2 babies. So it's been with me through 2 pregnancies, the postpartum like healing, breastfeeding journey, and then just like the normal phase where I'm not postpartum anymore and I'm just my normal self. And it has supported me in all of these seasons with my mood and energy and staying regular, inflammation, swelling, breastfeeding journey, all the things. It has been there. So a little bit more about me is that I stay at home with both. Well, my son is in first grade, so I am a stay-at-home mom, but Bella's with me until she goes to school. I do Plexus full time. I'm an Army wife, which I think this opportunity has been such a blessing because in the military life, you just never know when you have to pick up and go or your husband's going to be gone. And so it's been a really big blessing. And we live in Florida now. I love Florida. It's an amazing state. We live right outside of Pensacola. So if y'all have been this way, you know that this part of Florida is so beautiful. But that's a little bit about me. And I'm going to pass it over to Meg so she can introduce herself.
Hey everyone, my name is Megan. I have been on my Plexus products for almost 2 years now. I kind of dabbled in it a little before, but I was never like super consistent. I was one of those people that thought I was healthy, but turns out I needed a lot of help. So Kylie is actually my sponsor. She reached out to me for quite some time before I actually took the leap again. And I am so thankful that I did because you guys, like, I was the captain of team IBS and the quarterback of team migraine. Like, I was just really struggling. I had hit like a major fitness plateau. I'm real big into working out and I had just plateaued for the longest time. Also was holding on to like a ton of inflammation and I just wasn't living my best life. So I knew a little bit about these products already, but I never really gave them a real shot. So this time around, I told myself I was going to stay super consistent, do everything Kylie told me to do. I did, and here I am almost 2 years later, feeling so amazing. I am off all the stuff that I was on for my migraines. My digestive health is amazing. My fitness routine is bomb, and I'm just kind of living my best life. But just a little bit about my life. I am a stay-at-home dog mom, no kids, just dogs. And my husband actually is in the oil field, so he is gone, he's away from home a lot. I do Plexus full time. I was a teacher for 5 years, but being able to do Plexus full time allows me to travel to wherever my husband's at. I can take it literally anywhere. And so that way I can still have that time with him and still have my business.
Yes, I love Megan's journey. And what's cool, when you start listening to other people's journeys, you'll realize nobody has the exact same story. And I think it just speaks to how important gut health is and how when you start to target your gut, it's going to help you in whatever areas you're needing help with to feel your best because everything in our body is linked back to our gut and kind of just setting the foundation for what we're going to talk about. Gut health, I like 6 to 10 years ago, it was not on anybody's mind. Like nobody talked about it. I have my degree is actually in like a nutrition science, and will tell you, I've never got a class on gut health or anything like that. And so it's all new. Plexus is what kind of opened that door, and I started like learning, and it's been amazing for me. I think what really helped bring health, like overall health, gut health, it's been a buzzword. I think what's really boosted it in the last, 4-ish years, COVID. I think that going through that and that crisis, people realize like how important gut health is and just overall health. And it really is like on people's mind now. They're more open to it. And I think that's one of the, I guess, a good thing you can take away from COVID, because there's not really much you can take away good stuff. But gut health, the industry has really skyrocketed. It's been proven that our gut is our second brain. And just some statistics I thought were really amazing, I wanted to share with you guys, is that 80% of our immune system is found in our gut. So if you don't have a healthy gut, you're not going to be able to fight off germs, illness, sickness, all that. If you have kids in school, you know that germs, or if you're a teacher, like you got to make sure you're taking care, because you will be sick on the regular if you're not working on your gut health. Another statistic is 95% of neurotransmitters are found in your gut. So this is like the mental aspect, anxiety, attention disorders, stuff like that. And then also 95% of serotonin is found in your gut. So if you want to be happy, you got to focus on your gut. So I'm going to start product wise with our triplex. And I want to show you guys this cute little box. It comes every month like this in your products. It has 3 products I'm going to talk about. And it comes in this box. It has a little pamphlet here. The triplex is, I would say, like our foundational combo, because it targets the 3 pillars of health, which is blood glucose stabilization, your gut health, and inflammation in the body. And these 3 products I'm going to go over, they're synergistic. They amplify each other. You're going to want to take them together, because when you pair them together, you get your max results as soon as possible, and they make one another stronger. And so first thing I'm going to talk about is Slim. It comes in a bag like this, and it comes like a little pouch like this. There's many flavors, and Megan's going to hit on our hunger control a little bit, but this is our regular microbiome. I personally take 1 of these a day, and then I take a hunger control later on, but so I take 2 a day. I take both, but this one is just so beneficial. We kind of joke that Slim could be called balance. We do have a supplement balance, so not to confuse that, but this really balances you out. This drink is like going to balance your cortisol, your hormones, your blood glucose. It helps you get off that insulin roller coaster. And the way I describe that, when I was younger, I didn't have a name for it, but I really struggled with like low blood sugar. I would get to the point that I remember being with my friend in North Carolina, and we were in Subway, and I was like, I'm about to pass out. And she was like, what? And it was really embarrassing. I had to go lay down in the booth and stuff. But I really struggled in that area. But when you're not balanced out, like you can be in that really low and then you're all the way up, and you eat something and now it's spiked way up, and then it's going to drop back low. So this helps you get off the roller coaster and just be balanced out. And whenever you experience stuff like this, it could be like your mood is crazy, your energy is like up and down, up and down. You're going to have cravings, shakiness. And so it just helps balance you out. It's a chromium drink. It has prebiotics, which is the good bacteria. I cannot say enough good things about Slim. And just something super exciting. I think I brought it in here. I did. We just launched 2 days ago a new flavor, and it's sweet tea. I got mine like 3 hours ago in the mail, and I had to mix it up immediately. It is so good, and I was so happy because I'm Southern, I'm from Oklahoma, and we really like sweet tea. So it is delicious, and it's unique to us because we've always had the pink drink, berry flavors. This is not a berry flavor. It's not fruity. It is brown. It is sweet tea. So it is just something new for people that are like, I'm not really into fruity. Or I know sometimes men, my husband doesn't care, but men are like, oh, this is about a pink drink. What about us men? And I'm like, no, it's brown and it's sweet tea. I have someone joining real quick. Here we go. So that's enough about Slim. And then I'm going to talk about the Bio Cleanse and Pro Bio. Those are the other two supplements that you're going to get in the triplex. And you can think about Pro Bio as like coming in and killing off all the yeast and candida and all that. And then Bio Cleanse is what comes in and flushes it out. Like I said, these three are synergistic. So they enhance each other. You want to take these three and then add stuff on. For the majority of people, the triplex is going to be included in your combo. BioCleanse, I'll focus on that. So this is magnesium. It's paired with vitamin C, which is going to help you to be able to absorb it. I learned that in pregnancy that vitamin C helps you absorb things. So that's really cool that they put that in there. And this is it reduces inflammation, swelling, and pregnancy. It really helps me. I would notice during pregnancy if I did not have my BioCleanse, I could not fit my ring on. My feet would swell like crazy. It helps you stay regular. And what's cool is you can adjust your um, you can adjust your dosage. So that's really cool about Plexus. You can always make it customized to your like what you need and how based on how you're feeling. And most Americans are deficient in magnesium. I actually was told in pregnancy I needed it and I was like, where do you find it? So it's pretty cool. My friend was like, oh, you know, X Factor that you're taking. We also have a supplement called BioCleanse and it's exactly what you need. And lastly, what's cool about BioCleanse, which I recently learned, if you guys have heard of leaky gut, your gut, you can think of it as like little paper cuts in your intestinal tract and like little holes and stuff is leaking out. And so BioCleanse helps to repair that. And so that way, I mean, it leaks out the good and the bad, but you want to be able to absorb all this good stuff that you're doing. And so this helps get rid of leaky gut. It's amazing. I think that's pretty much it for my BioCleanse and ProBio 5. It is a 3-in-1. It's a complex. It's a probiotic, a digestive enzyme, and then an antifungal. It is freeze dried and it's coated in glycerin. And the only reason I bring that up because it's a little nerdy for me. I don't get into the details, but when it's coated in glycerin, it allows it to be able to get past all the acid and actually reach your gut to do what it needs to do. And it's not going to be like broke down before it reaches your gut, which is so cool. So this breaks down the carbs, protein, all the yeast, candida, like I mentioned before. Our diet in society, like we have an overgrowth of yeast because of sugar and all that in our diet. And one cool thing before I pass it over to Meg is that none of our products are time release, which means if you do not like to take supplements or swallow things, you can actually break open our our little capsules and put it in like a smoothie or your food. And I thought that was really cool. So if you don't like to take supplements, pills, you can't swallow stuff, it's okay. You can break them open. And that's awesome. So Meg's going to tell you guys about our next product.
Okay, so another cool thing about BioCleanse that I learned, if you're kind of like a workout enthusiast, so magnesium actually helps to ease like muscle spasms and it also relaxes like those tense areas. So magnesium is really helpful for recovery after a workout. So BioCleanse is super good for that as well. Okay, so Kylie touched on our microbiome slim, and I'm going to touch on, I don't have the bag, but I'm going to touch on our hunger control version of this. Okay, so this stuff is amazing. It really, really helps to like curb your appetite in a way, but it's like it features a soluble fiber. And I'm going to nerd out for a minute, and it's known as polydextrose. Okay, and what this is going to help you feel full, essentially. And it works by stimulating this hormone in your body. And this hormone is called GLP-1. And what this hormone specifically does is it like sends a signal to your brain that tells you like, hey, I'm full. You don't need to continue eating. Everything is good. All is well. So essentially this allows you to make better food choices. So I take this like 30 to 60 minutes before a meal. And this is really great because if you're having like I don't know, say you're going to the buffet or something and you drink this thing like an hour or 30 minutes before you're going to like the Golden Corral with your family or wherever, you're not going to belly up to this buffet and just feel like you have to pile the food on. This is really, really going to help you feel full. Okay. Oh, also, like summer's coming up, family barbecues, all that kind of stuff. You guys need this hunger control. All right. So the second supplement I'm going to cover is called Balance. And guys, I think this was like a sleeper supplement for like the longest time. But here recently, it's become all the buzz. Okay, so this is going to help support glucose metabolism and keep your blood sugar at like a normal, healthy range. And what you do is you take 2 of these before like your heaviest meal of the day. So whatever meal you're having, like if it's going to be heavy carbs and sugars, you definitely want to take this before, because this is going to work. It's going to inhibit 2 specific enzymes. I told you I'm going to nerd out just a little bit. And these enzymes will help your body to not break down those carbs and simple sugars. And you will have a much more gradual insulin spike and glucose response. So you won't feel like super overwhelmed by those carbs and sugars. You know, when you guys eat like a heavy meal, like if you're having pizza or pasta or whatever, and you tend to kind of overeat on it and you feel really bogged down and like sleepy and tired and just don't want to move, essentially, this is going to help you not feel that way. So by inhibiting those 2 enzymes that are responsible for the breakdown of carbs and sugars, your body can better utilize those nutrients for benefits. So you're going to be able to tap into that carb source and use it as energy instead of it making you feel just super bogged down. Now, there is a lot of hype with these 2 together, especially the black cherry lime hunger control version. So I know you guys have been seeing there are like popular weight loss methods on the market right now that may or may not be so good for your body. What these 2 products are going to do is they're giving you a natural option that is good for your body and that doesn't come with the scary side effects of some of the other stuff that are on the market. So that is Slim Hunger Control, Black Cherry Lime, and our Balance supplement. These 2 are amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Nobody was really like, nobody had caught on to Balance as much as like all of a sudden people started putting them together and then they sold out. Like, I don't remember the crazy numbers, but it was wild. And it has been one of my favorite things to add in. It's something I started doing was that hunger control, the black cherry lime, slim, and the Balance in the evening time most days. And it's been amazing. Like, love it. And that it's really cool to do the triplex plus Balance. Plexus has put that in a combo so you can get everything we just talked about. You can get your 3 products plus the Balance all in one, which is amazing. So the next supplement I'm going to tell you guys about is Active, and it is one of my most favorite Plexus products. They did not have this when I first started Plexus, and I always was like, man, I just need like a little pick me up, and I didn't want to take like the nasty energy drinks that have so much bad stuff in it. So this is so clean, all natural. There are no stimulants, artificial sweeteners. It's good for mental clarity and focus. There's no jitters. It's not going to make you have a crash afterwards. It tastes so good. I usually mix mine with my Slim in the morning time or early afternoon. This is Starfruit Guava. I know there's a lot of hype around the peach mango. A lot of people prefer that one as well, but people are wanting to mix that sweet tea slim with the peach mango active. I have not tried it, but it could be something if you like a peach Snapple, it could be something you want to pair together. But it does have a little bit, like not a lot. It has a tiny bit of caffeine, which is naturally sourced, but it is okay. So it has nitric oxide in it, which is a vasodilatory, and that is going to help dilate and oxygenate and all of that. So if you have like high blood pressure, you don't have to be worried about taking this. It is amazing. And it's one of my favorite things.
I actually replaced my pre-workout with active because it is bomb. Like the focus you get from it and just the natural energy boost is amazing. Okay, next thing I'm going to touch on is Metaburn. And Metaburn is like one of my favorites. I love it so much. This is going to naturally rev up your metabolism, and it's also a fat burner. So as we get older, our metabolisms slow down. That's just part of getting older, right? Well, that's going to lead to less progress and more plateaus. And you want your metabolism to work for you, not against you. This also has L-theanine. I think I pronounced that right. L-theanine in it. And that helps with your energy, your mood, and your focus. So I actually take this in the morning before I go work out as well. And I sip on my active while I'm working out. And it's just been like, it's a really great combo. So this also really helps to curb my appetite. And it has ingredients in it that support efficient conversion of nutrients to energy, which will help you burn calories. And also, I know, I think I read something where it was like 1/3 of Americans are struggling with thyroid issues, and Metaburn will really help to support your thyroid as well.
Yeah, Metaburn's like one of my husband's most favorite products ever. So I realized I grabbed Ease and not my X Factor, but I'm not talking about Ease. So let's just pretend this says X Factor, although Ease is really amazing. We're not talking about that tonight. So X Factor, just don't look at that. X Factor is awesome. It's our multivitamin, and it is honestly what made me fall in love with Plexus in my pregnancy. It was the very first product I ever took, and it worked. This has bioactive and bioavailable forms of ingredients, and that's just important to know so that your body can absorb everything. You're not just like taking something and peeing everything out. It supports immune function. That sounded weird. Function, healthy bones, muscles, mental performance. It has aloe, and it also can help reduce physical symptoms of menopause, like hot flashes, sleeplessness. Lots of testimonies on that. But something else that I love to tell people is this has folate in it and not folic acid. Folate is the actual like real form. Folic acid is the synthetic man-made form, and your body just can't absorb it. It's not real. So this has not Ease, it's X Factor, remember, but it has folate in it, and it's awesome. Okay, that's what I have for that. And then Meg is going to tell you about our last little combo we have for you guys.
Okay, you guys, so last thing, MVP of the night. Okay, this right here is our reset. And what reset is it's a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. So you are getting optimal nutrition with this. This isn't a fast where you are going to be hangry or starving or anything like that. If you are not on Plexus products yet, this thing is a perfect kickstart into taking your monthly combo, and it's going to help remove any roadblocks that might be standing in your way of like any goals that you have. And what this does is it works at a cellular level, and it helps to revitalize, refresh, and restore balance to your body. It's also like a complete metabolic reset, and it helps to burn fat as your preferred energy source. So this is not water weight that you're losing. This is actual fat that you are losing with this reset. And what it does, it's super simple to add into your routine. It's 3 days. It comes in a little box, and I think the box looks different now. I don't have the updated one. And inside the box, it has your days 1, 2, and 3. And you take out day 1 and everything you have is in the box. This one's empty, pretend it's not. It comes with 8 products that you're going to take throughout your day. 2 of them we already talked about. It will come with the Hunger Control Slim and it will come with the Active. It also comes with our electrolyte supplement called Hydrate. This is a healthier version of, like, say, liquid IV. It has no sugar. It's a lot better for you. It also comes with our protein, which, like I said, I have been like a fitness junkie for the past 7, 8 years. I've tried a lot of protein. And guys, I've never had one that tasted good and mixed well. It was always one or the other. This protein that we have is both. It is amazing. It has 21 grams of protein. If you mix it with milk, it will actually have 30 grams. And then it will also come with 2 soups. You'll have a soup for lunch and you'll have a soup for dinner. It comes with a little snack bar that you have with your Active midday. And then it also comes with a drink called Restore that you have at the end of the night. So it's just super simple. Everything you're supposed to do, it's just listed right here on the back of the box. You follow what it says, bada bing, bada boom. Super simple. Just a little bit about, like, the nutrition that it includes. You do get 500 calories in a day. So it is a deficit, but you are getting 70 grams of protein with this, which is so much more than what most people get in a day. So like I said, you are not starving, you are getting nutrition in. And I've done 4 resets so far. And after each reset, it's just amazing the difference. Like, average weight loss with it is 6 pounds. And like I said, this is fat. This is not water weight that you're losing. But after completing it, the inflammation that I had in my body it just disappeared. And my mental clarity was so much better. My sleep was good. My energy was good. This is just a really solid system. And if you're on your Plexus products now, this is also a great addition. You can literally do this whenever. And it's a really great system. And also, for the month of March, with any qualifying order, you will get this reset for free. So it's an $89 value. And for the month of March, when you order whatever combo it is that is going to target your goals best, you are going to get this reset for free.
Yeah, it really is amazing. They did this back for our Black Friday. Like, that's how big of a promotion this is. It's an $89 value. So in the month of March, if you want to grab your triplex plus balance, either one of those, that's just an example. You can get this reset completely free. So that is so cool. The reset, I've done 5, and one of my biggest surprises, everything that Megan said I've experienced, but when people were telling me the mental clarity, I was like, that's weird. Like, what do you mean mental clarity? But I'm telling you, when you go 3 days and you separate from your normal diet and food, just your mental clarity improves so much. And I always feel amazing. So that's what we have for you guys tonight. And if you guys have questions, either reach out to me or Megan or the person that invited you. And I hope that you guys either get started or that you learned something tonight, or maybe you want to add something in. So I hope this was of value to you. So we will see you guys later.